What's going on, chat? I'm Teddy. I'm a UK uni film student and I'm approaching my second year of film school. Now, in the first year of film school, we were taught the basics of the departments of films, sound directing, editing, camera. What I realized from my first year of film, the soft skills like communication, teamwork, and being someone people want to be around is so valuable. I would say that if these soft skills aren't on par with the technical skills, I would say that they're more important. Everyone's got ideas, everyone knows how to edit a little bit, everyone knows how to work a camera, but oftentimes these ideas that I have myself and other students, they don't come into fruition because there is no structure, there is no script, there is no shooting plan, there is no treatment to actually bring this idea to life. But I don't need to learn how to talk to people and communicate because I'm really good at editing on TikTok and I can make YouTube videos and I can just do it by myself and I can just, I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if people don't want to work with you, then that is such a big part of the film process. And right now, we can choose and we get to work with who we want to work with. Right now, I guess that's cool. But your career, your film career doesn't start when you graduate. It doesn't start when you get that piece of paper. It starts now, right now in this present moment. Your future success is based on the clarity of your mind right now. You might be getting frustrated at this point because I'm actually not giving you advice on editing tips or on how to angle a camera, and I'm actually just talking about the soft skills, the interpersonal skills. The way you approach your film course, is it of abundance or are you thinking, you're too good for this, I don't need to show up to this lecture. In my first year, in the final projects, we had to do a short film drama. You need to communicate with the actors, the actresses, your team. This is where I messed up and I'm taking full responsibility. Everything went smooth up until the editing process. And at that point, my team was just scrambling around. I didn't keep everyone up to date with the editing schedule. I didn't keep everyone up to date with the roles and who's doing what and who's responsible for what. I just kind of put it out into the universe. And as much as we law of attraction and all of that, you can't just assume and expect people to do things in the standards that are in your head. You have to communicate that. You need to articulate that. And not only do you need to articulate what people's roles are and how things can be improved, you need to do it in a way where people actually like you. People actually want to listen. People want to do the responsibilities that they're given. That's on you though. Sales, learning the skill of sales is so valuable. Even though you're doing a creative course, maybe you're doing a science-based course, you're always selling yourself. When you want that same job that everyone else wants, you need to sell yourself. Why should they choose you? When you want that same girl that everyone wants, why should they choose you? In your essays, in your actual final year film, you are selling yourself. You are marketing your products. You are marketing your content right now. Even right now with a YouTube channel, I'm not directly selling something right now, but I am selling for you to be here. You are 2 clicks away from Pornhub. You are 2 clicks away from Kylie Jenner's butt. And I need to sell myself on why you should invest your time into me in this video. And everything is a negotiation. Everything is a sales. Everything is, you're trying to influence people to buy, even if it's not their money, something much more important, their attention. There are 2 books that really helped me on this. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This is like the OG communications book. If you want someone to do something, you have to make them realize that they want to do it. You can't really force them with words. You gotta show them the way. You gotta to make them realize that they actually want to do the things. Because in that way, you're not just giving criticism. Because if you're just handing out criticism and condemning people, they're not going to listen. They're not, if anything, they're going to give more resistance and they're not complying to what the vision is and to what the purpose of the project is. There is one part of it where you want to improve the way a project can be improved, but the softer side of it is where, how do you say that without offending people? How do you say that without taking a hit at someone's ego? How do you say it in a way where you get people to actually do what you want to do? Oh, but that's manipulative and all of that, yeah, but I mean, I guess so from the name and stuff, but influence people to realize that they actually have a superpower, to influence people and to do their best work. This is the type of book that you'll be reading constantly throughout the years. Like that's how valuable it is. And I think that book was made in 1940s. There's a lot of principles in a book, but one that has stuck with me is showing appreciation. A lot of people are so used to negativity and being condemned, and they actually crave appreciation. They crave that feeling of importance. That's the reason why we actually act the way we do. That's why we show people on our stories where we are, in the luxurious car we are, what books we're reading. We want a feeling of importance. There are a few examples in the book, but to the point where people crave attention. People actually crave appreciation. And once I clocked that, I do realize that, damn, everyone's just not like, even me, like, I just realized like I wasn't really giving people their flowers, especially my family, but let's not get into that right now. Not everyone's really telling people that they're being grateful. The Sales and Marketing book by Russell Brunson, Expert Secret. The Underground Playbook for creating a mass movement of people who will pay for your advice. I left Starbucks in the summer. I used to be a barista not too long ago, and I'm going into direct sales. The reason why I want to do that, there are plenty of reasons why I made that transition, because I want to see my potential grow, the money, and rejection. I can't, like, this is kind of weird, and it's easy for me to say this right now behind a camera in the safety of my room. So the key principle from this book, Expert Secret, is when you're presenting, oversimplify. That's it really. Like, you may have heard that oftentimes articles are written to be read at a third grade level, but sometimes you're too deep into it. Like, if you're selling a car, the customer doesn't necessarily need to know the turbo 9.7 engine, I don't know much about cars in it, but the exhaust pipe level 100 and stuff like that. You need to package it in a way where it's like, this car is fast. If someone can't understand what you're saying, then they're just going to switch off. They're going to go to Kylie Jenner's butt. I've learned this with my meditation content on YouTube, but not everyone is going to click a meditation video, and not everyone knows that meditation is the solution for their anxiety. So I need to package it in a way. It's still talking about meditation, but the thumbnail, the title, I need to package it in a way where someone who may not know about meditation, or may not know that that is the solution, or maybe they aren't even aware of the problem they have. I need to package it in that way and then tie it into meditation, rather than saying like Kundalini meditation. If you don't know what meditation is, like, I know what meditation is, and I hardly know what the heck these are. These are just the jargon. These are just the technical words of the industry that the customer may not know about. If they don't understand you, they will be turned off and they will go to somewhere else. A great example Russell uses in the book Expert Secrets is that he uses the Apple iPod, like the OG Apple iPod. Instead of saying that the iPod has 3 million gigabytes, or the material is high-grade plastic or stuff like that, the customer doesn't care about that. So the way they advertised it, the Apple iPod, 1,000 songs in your pocket. Straightforward, simple, understandable, easy. So the takeaway points of this video is show appreciation, oversimplify. Until next time, love.